told Virgil White, hey yo.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Lakers come into town for this one. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. You look at Houston.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one. Given the rivalry these teams have, it could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
There's Garland, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Back to Fultz. LeBron outside. Jacks up a three. That shot misses. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Martin. They kick it out to Green. Off target with his three. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The drive by LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Shots good by Green.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
At the elbow, Jones. Back to James. And finished off by LeBron.
Assist goes to...
Boom! LeBron. He still got major bounce and force on the fly.
That doesn't go either for Green. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's Davis at the elbow. And they double up Davis. Kicks it out to LeBron. Pass to Pirtle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Martin from outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Assist from...
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Which College section wants a t-shirt? Your Clutch City Captors. And your Clutch City Captors.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. And Coach mentioned Anthony Davis's mobility as a factor as well. He said anytime you've got a big man who can move as well as Davis, it poses some issues. You got to come up with a creative approach on D to deal with that combination of size and speed. Coach told me, though, Kevin, as tough as it is to face Davis, it makes his job and the challenge that much more fun. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show.
Anthony Davis.
Davis on the follow.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here's Garland. Over to the wing. Shot from 12. From 12 feet out. And that one is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Fultz with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. 6 to shoot. Here's Davis. No good off the back of the rim. Rockets trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Los Angeles now. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Jones. Beyond the arc. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's James. And it's Davis missing. Pass to Garland. And the rejection by LeBron.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive reject.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Coming out of the floor for the Lakers. Timeout called by the Lakers. And your Clutch City Captors.
And the Lakers making a change here.
The Clutch City Captors.
Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball.
2 minutes.
And the foul on Marcus Smart.
2 minutes.
That's his first foul.
Lakers foul. Marcus Smart. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Pass to Green. Looking for Garland. He gets it there. Driving the lane. Basket counts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Fultz. Now Foster. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Los Angeles leading by 9. Now Okafor. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Okafor slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And here are the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And here's Fultz. Out left to the wing. The shot. It's hauled in by Wood.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue
with the score.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
That one falls. Fultz has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
You know, the early goings of Markelle Fultz's career have been hampered by injury, but he always comes back stronger and ready to play hard. Very impressive.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Lakers. Pass to Pirtle. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Number 5.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Outside, Smart. Here's Fultz. Over Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Any good offensive player should have a shot fake in his arsenal, and Fultz does. Has a nice, strong foundation in the fundamentals. Finds easy ways to get himself to the line.
Line for 2.
And so Fultz nails them both. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second
foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Substitution.
And so it's Houston with it. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Şengün. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
It's Jones on the wing. And here's James outside. It's good from long range. James has got 7 points in the game.
And LeBron has added the three-point shot to his bag, especially the last several years. Outstanding at knowing when to let that three fly.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And Davis puts it in.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Şengün. Pocket 6. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on it. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Rockets trail by 14. Outside, Green. Takes it inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Green's got 6 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
On the wing, Harris. Outside, Jones. Pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Boy, Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
Here's Şengün. It's Martin on the wing. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Picked away. Here's Hardy. Okafor grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Harris looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by LeBron. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lakers leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Harris outside.
2 minutes.
Back to Jones. Three-pointer. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Who wants a t-shirt?
your Clutch City Captors. And your Clutch City Captors.
Here's Garland. To the inside. Here's Hardy. It's good, and that's just his third make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lakers leading by 15. Outside, Jones. Stolen by Garland. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throw down at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
56 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Jones. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Okafor. And Garuba pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Inside. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's James. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. James has got 9.
Off a hot feed right there, LeBron. Automatic.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Hardy. Oh, good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 15. Pass to Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fultz has got the first field goal of the second half for the Lakers.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
And he stays with it. Garland attacking. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Fultz looking around. And he makes that one. He's got 11.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And here's Green outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Green's got 9.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Los Angeles.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now, in the lineup for your Rockets, Calvin Johnson. Timeout called by the Lakers. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Club City Thunder.
In the corner, it's Martin. No good with the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. To the middle. Johnson over to help. Lakers passing it around. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. No one near fault as he lets it go. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Garland. Drains the three-pointer. Garland's got 11 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second. Second foul of the game.
Team foul. Now, in the lineup for you.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. Pass to Fultz. Knocked away. 5 on the clock. Garland with it. He's got 11. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Now here's Smart. Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 15.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Blocking foul called on Joe Wieskamp. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Green. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Green sliding it down.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Wood. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. One area where Wood does a lot of the damage is in the screen game.
Yeah, he's done a really good job understanding how to roll into scoring opportunities. He can pop out and hit the 20-footer as well, and these are the big man skills that teams are looking for in the way the game is played today. Well, I like watching Fultz use his ball handling skills. Excellent purpose with the dribble. Knows how to shake free to get a shot.
Back to Johnson. The Rockets again can't hit. Lakers leading by 16. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Back to Fultz. Drives to the hoop. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Smart.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Clock at 4. There's a screen. There's Garland. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .54 seconds left to play here in the third. Lakers leading by 16. Harris, right side. Back to James. Harris outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Garland with it. He's picked up by James. Johnson at the elbow. Misses from short range. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? I think that's a short list.
Rockets trail by 21. Here's Hardy. He takes it in.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
And here's Harris from the arc. And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous.
Get loud for your Quad City Dancers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And it's Jones with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Jones. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Evans with it. Down low. Now Foster. That shot, no good. Good D by Wood. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
For 3, Harris. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Launches it. The Rockets with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 21. Evans feeling it out a bit. Here's Pirtle. It's rebounded by Houston. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That will complete this four-game homestand. Green in the post. Lays it up and banks it in.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Now here's Smart. Harris, right side. 6 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. The shot will not fall. Rockets trail by 19. And the wide open shot from Green. Green missing again. Now Evans. Timeout called the Lakers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Jahlil Okafor, Mason Jones, Markelle Fultz,
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Clock at 6. And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, for a young guy, Fultz is really a smart player. Takes on the pick and roll with confidence and poise. Man, outstanding work.
Driving inside. Good work there as it goes. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Okafor, high post. The 17-footer goes down.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And Okafor with the block. Fultz with the ball. Garland picks him up. Pass to Evans. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Los Angeles ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Who wants a T-shirt? your Clutch City Captors. Lakers substitution, Joe Wieskamp.
And here's Fultz. Pass to Okafor. Puts it up from 7. He's off on that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. Mark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
A try by Garland.
Hold on.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Outside, Jones. Back to Fultz.
2 minutes.
Launches a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Love how attentive Fultz is. When one of his teammates has a better look at the basket than him, he gets the ball to him.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Pass to Evans. Just 5 to shoot. Going inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 5th personal foul.
Darius Garland picks one up.
2nd team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half. As the first.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
And the Rockets making a change here.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Markelle Fultz.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Fultz. There's a good screen. Makes it off the glass.
Markelle Fultz.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Markelle Fultz. That's his 2nd personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
3rd team foul. At the line for your Rockets.
And good on the 2nd, so he makes them both. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Lakers. Outside, Jones. So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They should.